What's going on, Third North? How you doing tonight? Now, last month I was here, I performed some magic. Yeah. But I feel like magic is not really like a sexy talent, if you know what I'm saying. Like, no one's ever like, damn, Harry Houdini could get it, you know? So I've chosen a much hotter talent, stand-up comedy. No one asked, but I'm doing fantastic. The only bad thing is the last 3 weeks I've been sick, and I've had this voice, as you can all hear. I'm not mad about it though, me losing my voice. In fact, I've kind of accepted that this is just how I talk now. I'm gonna be the godfather for like the rest of my life, starting at age 18. 18. I've been alive for 18 years. That's crazy. Like, I mean, I peaked at 10, but I still made it. And I go to NYU. Do you guys ever find yourself like forgetting you go here? You know? Like you'll wake up some morning and you'll see a New York skyline and you'll be like, wow, life is beautiful and all my dreams will come true. And then you're walking at night and you see a homeless man playing with some rats, having the time of his life, and you're like, wow, life is beautiful. Now there are some hella smart people here at NYU. You ever find yourself in class and you're sitting there and someone raises their hand and you get called on and you just casually like get an entire senior thesis paper off the board? MLA cited everything. Like there's people here at NYU that make me wonder if I ever learn how to speak English really. Now at the same time though, there's some hella dumb people here at NYU. And I'm not, no, I don't mean like people like, oh my God, they got a worse SAT score than me. Like I mean people like, I'm confused how you got this far in life. Like how did you even find the Common App? How are you here? Now, I'm not a bully, I'm not just making fun of dumb people because I can come across making fun of dumb people because I, as well, am a dumb person. The reason why is because I'm a boy, and boys are inherently dumbasses. Now, like, I'm really dumb. Like, I think I could probably forget how to ride a bike. You know, like people always say, like, it's like learning to ride a bike. You never forget how to do it. That's false. I learned how to ride a bike first, second grade, like most people do, and then I forgot. True story. I didn't learn how to ride the bike till I was 12 years old. And I bet if I got on a bike right now, I'd probably fall off it again. But I think I'm really forgetful, and I think NYU reminds me that I'm forgetful. Like, pretty much every day I come into Third North, NYU makes me think I forgot what my birthday was. I'll like come in, you know, walk up to the thing, do-do-do-do, boom. Do-do-do, boom. Sorry, no, you can go through, my bad. Do-do-do. And then Bob is sitting there and he's like, why did I choose to work at this dorm? And like, I'm sorry, Bob. He's like, just go through the door. Bring it back. Sorry, every time. I think guys reach the peak of their stupidity in middle school. Anyone agree?
Oh, yes.
All right. Let me tell you the story of when I was in the 8th grade. The dumbest story of my life. I'm sitting in social studies in 8th grade, probably working on a Robert E. Lee report, which hasn't aged well. And I'm sitting there and I'm working, and then suddenly over the loudspeaker I hear, bing bong, will all boys in the 7th and 8th grade report to the gym? I had no idea what that was about, but I wanted to know. So I got in my seat, and every boy in my class left. And then we all got in the hallways and walked to the gym, and we all gathered. Now, I want you to imagine this, right? Imagine a sea of immature, dumb, mostly white boys sitting in a gymnasium with one principal standing in the middle of the court. He has $10 Walmart sneakers on. He has a megaphone in one hand. The other hand's putting a fist on his hip because he means business. He's tapping his foot, you know, blood vessel about to burst in his head because he's bald. All principals are bald. You ever notice that? Yeah. Anyway, and then, you know, some boys are there being silent because they're scared. And then some boys are cracking jokes, as you would as a middle school boy. And then to silence the jokes, my principal brings up his megaphone out of nowhere and says, "This is no laughing matter." Silence. We were terrified. Then he says, "I brought you here today because one of you has been going into the men's bathroom and peeing all over the walls. I have never heard more adolescent laughter in my entire life. I have no idea why this dumb principal thought a sea of boys was gonna take that and take it all seriously. We start dying, laughing. He's like, stop laughing, stop laughing. We will find the one student among you who did this and he will get serious consequences. Now there was consequences. We stopped laughing. Because now the boys are kind of like, this is an investigation. We want to get to the bottom of this. And then one of my dumb friends raises his hand and my principal's like, which, if you just told a sea of boys that boys are peeing in the bathroom, you do not answer anybody's question. But he raises his hand and he asks, how do you know it was just one guy? The face on my principal when he heard that, absolute terror. He's like, well, I sure hope it was one guy. And then we all start erupting in laughter again because we were imagining a gang of little ninja 7th graders going into bathrooms together and collaborating on a urination graffiti project. But then it all concluded with the dumbest question I've ever heard in my life. We're all laughing, we're all trying to figure out what boy has done this, right? Who would do this? Like, it was horrible, but it was hilarious, come on. Then, this boy named Jaden, dumbest boy in middle school by far, raises his hand, and the principal points at him, which he hasn't learned his lesson the first time, and says, yes, Jaden? And Jaden says, but like, how do you know it was one of us? Thank you guys so much. That was my first time doing stand-up. I hope you liked it.